How does the great state of Kentucky tax you on $60,000 of income? That's what we're going to talk about here today at the Heritage Wealth Planning YouTube channel, my friends. So don't forget to subscribe. Of course, comments and thumbs up are always helpful as well. So let's dive right into it. First thing you do is you go to heritagewealthplanning.com, and then you click over here to where it says Tax Tools. You'll see the interactive tax button there, link. Click that guy, and that will take you to the interactive tax page. All right. So once you get here, let me minimize myself a little bit there. All right, cool. And once I gotta get a haircut, once it's going on the sides, I don't like it being off the ears, that's for sure. So then you'll get the tax foundation. That's fine, but we want to go down to the state tax tools here. And what we're going to find is Kentucky is going to be in the dark blue, not because it's a bluegrass state, but because it's a wonderful state to retire from a tax perspective for sure. So we'll scroll down to the great state of Kentucky. They just did change their tax laws. We'll see if that's reflected here with smartasset.com. It's not a huge change, but it was changed somewhat significantly in May of 2018. It's still going to be quite tax friendly. Don't get me wrong. And if we can scroll down here, my friends, to Kentucky. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is, like always, we're married filing jointly, and we're born in 1952 to take advantage of both of the state of the standard deductions of $26,600. Here we got $20,000 annual Social Security and $40,000 IRA distributions. We pay nothing to the state of Kentucky, and we pay $2,871 to the feds, but nothing to the state of Kentucky. Interesting, huh? Let's flip it around a little bit. Let's say we have $40,000 Social Security and $20,000 of IRA distributions. How much do we pay there? We pay nothing to either the state or the feds. So to Kentucky, as I said, is very, very favorable when it comes to taxes for retirees. I'm just curious. Well, if we have $35,000 here, we'll say $65,000 here, just for giggles here. Let's see what our taxes are. $100,000 in the state of Kentucky, we still pay nothing. Kentucky is just favorable. There's no other way around that from an income tax perspective. But the feds are what you got to concern with. So the tax is $2,871. It's just because Social Security, the more Social Security, the less in federal income tax you pay. I'm just telling you right now, my friends, the more Social Security, the less income tax you're going to pay. The less IRA distributions and the more Social Security, the less you're going to pay. If you flip around, the more IRA distributions and the less in Social Security, the more you're going to pay. All right, so let's see what some of the most favorable places are in Kentucky from a tax perspective. And here we're going, now they do have local county income tax rates, so you got to be careful there. So, if you're living in Bath County, it's wherever that is, 1.5%. Now you'd have to look and see exactly what this includes. But all right, so let's keep on going down, and we're going to go to the smartasset.com tool, which gives us the top 10 most tax favorable places in Kentucky. They're looking at a single retiree who's over 65, who's got $10,000 or $15,000 Social Security, $15,000 of IRA distributions, $10,000 pension, and $10,000 from working part-time or full-time, whatever, it doesn't matter. Who is that person in terms of his ability to pay or her ability for taxes, property taxes, sales tax, and even gas tax. So let's see. So we're waiting here. All right. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Hang in there with me, my friends. It'll please itself up. There we go. And what we'll find here is that I'm not familiar with any Louisville, Jefferson. I am familiar with Louisville, of course. Jefferson, Kentucky. Murray, that's the only one I know. So let's go to Middlesboro, Kentucky, which is where? Middlesboro, way down here. All right, so that's in Knox County. Don't know anything about it. Looks like it's north of, Virginia? Not Virginia, of Tennessee. All right, so Middlesboro, Kentucky. This guy, Middlesboro, or lady, is paying $53.97 in total income tax. Now, again, $15,000 IRA, $15,000 Social Security, $10,000 pension, and $10,000 part-time work. And they're over 65, or over 64, so they're paying $53.97 in tax. To income tax. They're paying property taxes 0.72. And how Smart Asset is calculating that is they're taking all of the properties in that vicinity of that town, the median property value divided by the median tax value, and that's giving a property tax rate of 0.72%, which is pretty good. Sales tax is pretty high, $937, and fuel tax pay is pretty low. Of course, Social Security is not taxed. So here, retirement tax friendliness is 72.29. It's quite favorable for sure. So Kentucky, I'm just telling you right now, is very, very favorable when it comes to overall friendliness and retirement. There's just no getting around that. Cost of living in Kentucky is pretty low as well. So it's a wonderful state, man. No other way around that from at least a tax perspective. I don't know anything else about it in terms of your neighbors. I don't know. My presumption is a bluegrass state is probably quite friendly. Had a good friend of mine when I lived in the Army. When I was in the Army, it's from Bowling Green, Kentucky, where Western Kentucky University was. Just wonderful, salt of the earth people. And every time you go visit them, everyone's friendly. So I got no problem with Kentucky, that's for sure. So if you're thinking about moving there, it's going to be tough to beat. So if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, put them down there. Thumbs up, comments, always welcome. And again, go to Heritage Wealth Planning, and you can run these numbers till you're blue in the face. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.